Hey guys, welcome to another video, Paint with Rick. There's my face, my mug, if you haven't seen it yet. Here's the bag of chip brushes I get. You get all these different sizes, you get 20 of them for like 10 bucks. So if you buy them individually, then they're like 99 cents a piece. But these brushes, you don't have to really worry about them using this technique I use. Linseed oil in a bowl. You dip your brush in the bowl and grab your oil paint and paint away. We've got nothing on the canvas, so we don't have to worry about when we blend about losing our color. Let's see what we're going to do today. I know I'm going to have a mountain, not too high. I don't want it too high in the sky today. We'll have a mountain back here somewhere. Okay. And we'll have, I'm thinking, some distant trees coming like towards the front here, like this. Small here, and then we'll get larger here. And then we'll have maybe try and get it to curve around somehow. But we'll have a foreground down here. And we'll have some trees going across here back. We'll save this spot back here for maybe an evergreen tree coming off at an angle there. Some trees here. Over here we'll have a very close some ground here. Just coming back, just a small piece of ground here with some trees off the side here. And then I'm thinking we'll make this water in here coming around like a river. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We'll do, I'm going to wear a glove in this hand because what I like to do is I like to wipe my brushes off when I'm done. But I like to hold the paper in this hand, so I put a glove on so I don't get paint all over my hand. Let's start with the little Payne's Gray light with some white in it. We'll put a little dark up in our sky here, but just on the top. I want to make a blue sky today with some gray up here. Just use these chip brushes. Let me see how it's looking. I don't want to get, looks like a little green in there from the brush, but that's all right. I got some, I'm going to tap into some French blue, ultramarine blue. And let's get some blue up in here. Just kind of paint it on. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend this in a second. But French marine blue, it's got, I already put some white into it. Then I got some other color blue here. We'll get like different tones of blue up in there. And then we'll lighten it up as we get closer to our mountain here, where our mountain's going to be. That's looking good. Blue sky with gray up here on the top. You can actually grab a little more gray and throw it in wherever you want. We want the sky to have all different colors in it today, different tones. Grab some more blue here. Just different blues here and there. We'll like I said, we'll blend it in when we're done. Let's just get our color up in the sky. When you get down close to the horizon here, take that same brush. You don't even have to wipe it off. Dip into some linseed oil and then put titanium white on it. Okay? And we'll grab some of this blue and drag it down to our horizon here, okay? Over where your mountain's going to be in here somewhere, but that'll give us something to lay our color on. Let's bring that all the way down to our horizon. We'll blend this in, but what I want to do now is grab some of that blue, and we know we're going to have some water, so we don't want it that blue. So put a little Payne's gray in it, and we'll put some water down here where we think it's going to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just lay in some blue down in here. Not grabbing enough of it here. Just like that. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect. Everywhere we don't have blue, you know, we're going to have land in here, so just get some blue up there. Like right back here, let's lighten it up though, back here, this water in the back, okay? Just run some titanium white in it, just about halfway down, just like that. That'll be our distant water back there. We want it to be lighter, so. Okay, there we go, I like that. Let's grab a chip brush. I got one designated for blending, so you can use these chip brushes for blending. So let's just blend our sky in right now. We'll get it ready for some clouds. Try and keep all these colors in there though. Just kind of blend it all in. And wipe your brush off every once in a while, okay? Blend a little bit and then wipe your brush. Keep these different tones in there, okay? Just like that. Just blend that sky in. We'll have some cool clouds. And down here on our water, just lightly blend it straight across for our water. It already kind of looks like water to me. Let's see what we got. There we go, okay. I'll put a cloud up there and I'll see if I have to adjust my painting. I don't want a light glare coming off of it so you can't see it. But let me put a cloud up there, then we'll judge to see. So we know our mountain, we're going to have a mountain in here, so let's run a cloud from the top of our mountain, maybe across to the side here first. So dip your brush in a little bit of your linseed oil and grab some white, and now you just want to tap your brush. You don't have to be perfect, just tap in what would be a cloud coming across all the way to the side here, okay? Don't even think about it, just let's put one coming over here too, off to the side, smaller. We'll make these ones small down here at the bottom. Okay, now let's get some more white on there. What I'll do, I'll put all the clouds in and then I'll blend them all in at once. Let's have a cloud coming from behind this one, straight up to the top, okay? Straight up to the top. And what I want to do is kind of bring it around like a circle up there, okay? Just like that. We'll see what happens. Over here, let's fill in this right side with some clouds up here on the top here. Just like that. Let's do those and see what we got. So with the same brush, just wipe your paint off and just pull down just a little white. Just a little today. I don't want to make these clouds too big. You're pulling from just, you're not touching the top of the cloud. You're pulling just from the middle down. But today, just do a little. Just do a little, don't pull too much. And up here, what you're going to do is we want to keep that kind of that circle in there. So just pull down a little there. We'll see how that looks. I don't think I've ever done it like that before, but maybe it'll look cool. Pull down your cloud, don't touch the tops. If you have to, sometimes we have to come back and retap the tops because the brush didn't quite make it look clean enough. So you could do that right now. Just retap the top of your clouds till you get a nice look up there, like a soft looking cloud, okay? Just on the top. So it looks nice and soft up there. We'll probably throw a few floaters across the top. Now grab your blending brush, your brush that you use for blending. And what we're going to do is you're going to lightly blend just the bottom of your cloud. You can pull it certain directions right now, but let's blend in the lower portion of your cloud. I'm going to pull this one more to the right. I don't know if you can see that, but lightly blend the bottom of that cloud, just like that. This is where it all comes together. Let's see, I'm not getting any light glare, so you should be able to see. This one I'll lightly blend it. I'm not going to pull this one, I'm just going to blend the bottom. Just like that. Let's do this one next. What you're doing is taking all your brush strokes out that you just pulled the cloud down, but you're just barely touching it, okay? Just be careful when you do this. Just do it very softly. And you can blend it out into your sky part to make it look softer, okay? Don't touch up on the tops, okay? We want to keep that value. This one I want to kind of keep that look. I'm going to barely blend this one in. I don't know how it's going to look yet, but that's how you make cool clouds. Here we'll have to be careful on this one and blend it nice and soft in this hole up here. Maybe that'll end up looking cool, I don't know. But let's blend that in softly. Okay, I kind of like that. It's looking good. All right, let's see how it looks. Wow, not bad. All right, I say we leave it. If you want to add more to it, there's a way to put clouds on top of this. I call them floaters, so that makes these clouds even look further back. But let's leave it like this for now. Let's do our mountain. That's the fun part. So grab a knife. We're just going to do the outline of a mountain here in black. Just get some black on your knife. And what we're going to do, we're going to have distant trees coming down. So we want our mountain a little off-centered. I'm not going to put it too high in the sky today because I want to leave those clouds up there. Let's make the peaks a little pointy though, so it looks tall. Make some tall peaks there. We'll get a bunch of peaks in there today. Just like that. Run some black, and what we're going to do now is with the brush, we'll pull it down and shape it now. So with your original brush that you even put the clouds on with, just grab a brush and lightly pull that color down to shape your mountain. Maybe you don't bring it too far down. We want it to, if you do mix it lightly here, we want the mountain to have some different colors in here. So lightly shape your mountain. Pull that black down and then lightly down here so we get some different tones. And then we'll blend that in. Just like that. It's also getting it ready for our snow. All right. So now let's lightly blend this mountain. Try and keep some of those different values in there. It'll make the mountain look cool. If you want right now with the blend, you can blend this side of your mountain now to make it look further back, because it's hard to do when you got the snow up there. So blend the sides out a little bit. You can also blend the top. I like to keep my mountain distinct up there, so I'm not going to blend up there. All right, let's get our knife and we're going to put some snow up there now. So when I put the snow on, just put a little white and stay on the right of your peak, but don't follow this ridge here. Come straight down with your snow. Stay on the right, and you can kind of wiggle it a little, and then pull it to the right a little. Don't follow that ridge back there. Same thing up here. To the right of your peak, pull it straight down, and then to the right. Okay. On another video, I'll do the white on the other side. You can do it on either side, but I usually put the light coming from the right. You could put snow like that, and then you can start another one underneath it if you want, like this. So you make different parts have different snow up there and stuff. So it kind of breaks up the mountain a bit. Makes it look like more things going on. So put a little snow, then you could come here to the side and put some more underneath that. The one thing you don't want to do is go over this again, because you'll ruin the effect of what's going on up there. You put a little bit, don't go over that again. You got to start in a new spot and pull a little more snow here, like that. See what I mean? Let's see how that's looking. That's looking pretty good. So that's how you want to do your snow. You could do it like me, to start off if you've never done it before. If you follow the way I just did it, your mountain will end up looking cool. If you follow these lines out here, it's going to look like you just followed lines. So that's why I'm saying pull it straight down and then to the right. Now this color, I got a mixture of blue, and I think I put a little bit of Payne's gray in it. We need a darker color for the shadow of our snow. So wherever you have white, you got to put a little bit of this darker color. You see, I'm not going to be perfect with this. I'm just going to get to the left of it, of that white, and just kind of pull a little of this color, see? And then over here, and down here. It's going to add dimension now to this mountain, so stay to the left of your snow and pull your knife just like that, okay? Get some more paint and follow your white snow and pull some of the shade color. Okay. You could even use a brush up there if you want, but don't hit your white. But the knife is a lot easier to use this. Now we're designing our mountain. When you do the shade color, this is where you're designing it, because you can put this shade color pretty much anywhere you want. But if you always stay to the left of your white, it's going to come out looking cool. So, and right here, I don't want to put any, I want to leave some of the black in there, okay? Up here, there's not much room, so you got to kind of work around it. So pull your shade color out down here, just like that. All right, I kind of like that. Here I'm going to just lighten this up a little in case we got trees coming off here. That's how you do a mountain. You gotta take your time with the shading part, and you also gotta put the white in the correct spots. You know, maybe on another video I'll do this with different colors, like brown and a darker brown, so it doesn't always have to be snow up there. So now with the blender brush, you're gonna just pull a little bit of that color at the bottom with the angles of the mountain. Just pull it down a little, and then we're going to lightly blend this in down here. We don't want to destroy anything we got up there, but just at the bottom of your mountain, okay? Blend it down, because it's going to end up looking like mist or something down there. Okay, I kind of like that. Looks good. We got our mountain a little off center too, because I want there's only going to be a few trees here, and our main focus is going to be some bigger trees over here. I'm not going to bring them so high into the sky because I don't want to ruin the clouds, so I'll probably bring the trees just below the clouds here. When you do this, you gotta keep all that stuff in mind so you don't ruin your painting. All right, now I'm gonna. I got a mixture of sap green and I put a lot of black in it. It's probably equal parts because I want all the trees to be dark today, so we don't have to worry about shading. So let's put in our little land that we're gonna have right here first. Just tap in some color here. These will kind of be bushes when we're done, but we're going to have a few trees coming off there. We'll just put a little bit of land right in here, not too much. Just fill this in with this. It's sap green and black. Okay, just like that. That's all we want right there. We can. I know on the bottom I'm going to have a foreground down here, probably coming halfway through. Let's just tap in our bushes here, about halfway here. Okay, these will be tops of bushes here. And then just fill in this corner with, this is sap green and black. We want it to be dark, okay? Because we want everything's going to be in the, there's not going to be any light hitting these. The clouds are covering the sun. All right, there's our foreground there. So now we want to bring some small trees. You could do that with, let's get a fan brush now. Hopefully you're familiar with a fan brush. Get that same color, sap green and black. Now we want to bring these trees from the distance here we're just going to tap some small trees in for now to get a layout. We're going to be coming across here. We'll bring it to about here. Just tap in some dark color there for now. Just like that. And because we're going to have trees over here, so you don't have to fill this in over here. Now, let's keep this small back here, but about where your mountain is in the middle, start bringing these trees kind of straight across now, okay? Just fill that in straight across. Okay, and then turn your brush now, and you can turn these into tops of trees by just tapping it like this, okay? Just halfway here though. Because we want it to look like it's going back and getting smaller back there, okay? And then let's fill in this, all this with black here. Black and sap green. Just fill that in. Fix your treetops to make it look like they're larger here and getting smaller as we go back. Just like that. It looks good. Wow, looks really good. I guess it's time to show you how to pull some of this color down into your water now. Get some, let's make a reflection here. What we'll do is we're going to have trees here, so let's just do our shadow color over here. Just tap in like some color, and what we're gonna do is pull it down and then blend it so it looks like a reflection there, okay? So with your blending brush, actually with one of your chip brushes, just wipe the paint off of it first, and then just pull this color straight down underneath your tree line. Bring it down just a little. Just pull it straight down. Just like that. Okay. Pull a little color down. Just like that. Now with your blender brush, you're going to lightly blend this. You got to blend it straight though, okay? Just like you're blending the clouds up there. Take your time. Just pull your brush across very slowly and blend that lower part in only, okay? Wipe your brush off occasionally. Keep blending this till you like the reflection, okay? Just lightly do it. Just like that. Okay, I like that. Now with your, so you can see what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a little water line back there with white on my knife. So I'm going to put some white underneath the tree line so you can see what I'm talking about. The shadow, okay? See that? I didn't do it here because I think I'm going to have some trees right over here, so grab some more white on your knife and you can finish the water line back here too. Just a little, not too much. You don't have to dig it in. At the end we'll put in some more water like this to make it look like the water's flowing. But alright, so now let's do our trees over here. I don't want to make them too tall because I don't want to destroy the clouds today. If I run out of video space, I'm running over 30 minutes already, so I'm still going to post this, and then if I run out of space on my iPad, I'll still put this up, and then I'll probably have the second part if I run out of time. So let's tap in an evergreen tree here. This is the sap green and black, okay? I'm going to come down right over those trees and get wider down here at the bottom. You're going to have to reload your brush a few times because it's a big tree. Just tap in your color down here, and you can shape your branches the way you want them down here. I'm going to put one right next to it here so you can just fill this in. So get some more sap green and black on your brush, and we'll put it one right next to it but smaller, okay, so it looks like it's behind it, kind of. Just tap that in, small at the top, and then just fill all this in now, just like that. Okay, get some, you can retap the top of these bushes to make them the way you want. I better start hurrying up here. I'm going to run out of time. Put the tops on here with your knife. We better run some trees over here. I'm running at 31 minutes already. So grab some of that same dark color. These trees are going to be smaller. So tap your trunk in first. And maybe these trees are more filled in more. So just tap in the middle. And then tap in the middle and then get wider at the bottom. Okay. This tree's more filled in. Just like that. You can work it till it looks good. I'm going to hurry up for the video. I'm running out of time. Small one here. Same thing. Small up here. And then get wider at the bottom. Alright. I kind of like that. Okay. You can fix these up so they look good. Tap in more branches. Let's finish this part now. Pull some of this color into your water now. And then we're going to blend it so it looks like a reflection. Okay, get your blender brush. Lightly. You got to stay straight though, like this, okay? Like horizontal. And lightly blend that so it looks like a reflection. Okay. If you want to put your tree down here, you can too. I'm not going to do it for the video so I don't run out of time. Get some white on your palette knife and run your water line underneath it like that, okay? Still running, 33 minutes, good, okay. Now we want to, you can also bring some more water down like it's flowing in the middle, like this, with your knife. And then keep your knife straight when you do that, so it makes it look like the water's running. And then we'll put a small one back here. Okay, so it looks like everything's running. I'm not going to hit that because I want to leave that the way that is. All right, let's put some twigs on there, and I think we're going to call this one good. This is a good one to do for anybody, beginner or an advanced painter. It's a good layout. This tree could have been a little taller, but we'll put some birds up here so it keeps the viewer's eyes in the painting. My brush isn't too good today. Put a few birds here and there. I like putting birds up in there. Got to have some kind of creature to enjoy this painting, right? There's different ways to make birds. I'm just doing it like that for the video, so I'll put a few points here. All right, guys, I kind of like that. Let's see if I'm still running. I am. All right, let's fix up our bushes here. Just kind of tap your bushes to make them look like bushes. And I will take this bush all the way down here to the end here. And then if you want to highlight some of this, you can. Just wipe your brush off and get a little bit of a titanium white on your brush and highlight just to the right of all these bushes. Just on the right side, okay? Do it on the tops first, and then step back and see, maybe there's a bush down here too, and do some highlights here at the bottom. Highlighting takes time to learn, but it makes them look like bushes when you do that. You just use titanium white. You don't have to put a lot of white on it, but you have to press it into the paint so it changes the color of the green. It makes it lighter. Now, if you want to use yellow, you can. Just, you're going to have to, it really doesn't, you could put yellow in there. It'll really make it green though, so you got to be careful. Maybe just hit it in a few spots, the yellow, so it looks like maybe the light is hitting there. But just like that, grab your, I forgot to put twigs. So with a liner brush, you got to pull twigs up here too. My brush isn't working that good, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Let me see if I can get it to work. Yeah, it's all frazzled. But with a liner brush, you can just put linseed oil on it and pull some twigs out of these bushes, okay? I'll just do a few. I don't want to ruin the painting because it's making them too fat. Pull some twigs here and there, even around these trees back here. And we'll call that one good. Let me give you a front shot. So give that one a try, guys. I know it took a little longer, but all right, we'll see you on the next video. Subscribe so I can get some, if I get enough subscribers, we'll do live videos. All right, guys, have a good one. Later.